Hello, it's Bryan here from thegreatgordino.com, and this video is about that Great Gordino name, because a lot of people say to me and they ask me, what's this all about, the Great Gordino? Why do you call yourself that? What are you, some sort of clown? Now, as it happens, I've been asked if I'm a clown without the Great Gordino reference on many times in my life, but this video is about the Great Gordino bit. So, what is it all about? The reason I use it is because it sums up the core of my message, and that message is about goal achievement, setting a goal, going after that goal, achieving the goal, and having a goal that means something to you, and having a laugh and a smile along life's path. That's why I've been using it as a brand online for many years, and as a bit of a brand offline as well for many years. And the origin of the story goes back, you won't be surprised, many years. So let's get to it. So when I first went into the world of entertainment as a performer, I wanted to come up with a sort of act that was my act, that's something I could use to distinguish myself, and something that had made me smile because of the surreal nature of it was a song, I'd call it, a track I heard on a vinyl LP, and it was a vinyl LP of The Muppet Show. And makes me laugh even thinking about it. One of the tracks was the Great Gonzo. Obviously Gonzo's a character in the Muppets. The great and the album, The Muppet Show, was a sort of variety show that they were doing, old style music hall show, and that's always appealed to me as well anyway. So one of the acts in this music hall show was the Great Gonzo, and he would eat a rubber tire. So Kermit would introduce him on record, mind, just on a record audio. He would say, and now ladies and gentlemen, here's the Great Gonzo eating a rubber tire to the Flight of the Bumblebee. And you'd hear Gonzo would come on stage, thank the audience and say, I'm now going to eat a rubber tire to the Flight of the Bumblebee. And the music would start, and then over the top of the music you could hear Gonzo eating a rubber tire with the music, and then, now this was only on record, so you can't see anything, it's just the sound. And then after about a minute the audience would play the sort of finale sound, da 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 da, and that would be it. The track on the record lasted about a minute, between a minute and a half, and it just made me laugh, the surreal nature of it. So what I did was I thought I would interpret that as a tribute to the Muppet Show album, and I came up with the act, the Great Gordino blows up a rubber shark to In the Hall of the Mountain King. So I bought myself a rubber shark, put a plastic hammer around the end of it because that made it into a hammerhead shark, and got myself the backing track of Edward Grieg's In the Hall of the Mountain King, which started off dun 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 ding 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 ding, and then as the piece of music gets further and further in, it gets a bit louder and a bit quicker. And as it got louder and quicker, I would be blowing up the shark as the song went on more and more furiously. So at the end, when the song goes dun 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 dun, ding 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 ding, ba ba, and it comes to the end, I finish blowing up the shark, and that would be the end of the act. The Great Gordino blows up a rubber shark to In the Hall of the Mountain King. Now, I thought that was quite funny and quite surreal, and a nice little tribute to the Muppets. The trouble is, unless you knew the Muppet reference, all it looked like was a fool coming on stage, blowing up a rubber shark to a bit of music and then walking off again. And because the audiences didn't know the Muppet reference, I was greeted to silence on quite a few occasions with that act. So the act didn't last long once I realised that without the reference it didn't really work to an audience. But although the act died a death, the name, the Great Gordino, see, it makes me smile, made me laugh, makes me smile. And it has this story, this combination of having a smile and a laugh, following your passions, in my case going into entertainment, which is a story that you'll know about if you follow me, and if you don't know it, ask me about how I set a goal of getting into entertainment and how I achieve those goals and what it's meant to me throughout my life. So that's what the Great Gordino story is all about. So when people see the Great Gordino or hear the name the Great Gordino, they might think, yes, that's a bloke who's a bit of a clown. But they might also think he's got a message to say about life, what we do with our life, how we do things in life, about passions, about following goals, and about having a laugh and a smile and enjoying the good things as we go along on the journey. So there we are, Gordon Bryan from thegreatgordino.com. Pop over to the blog. I've got all my other content there. You'll see my products and my free videos and articles and all the rest of the stuff. Pop over and see me on Facebook, facebook.com/thegreatgordino, and my page there, facebook.com/yourlifetransforming. So it's Gordon Bryan signing off, and I look forward to speaking to you again soon.